Hey you guys, what's up? My little Game Freak Eli here, and welcome to another video, guys. Today we're filming the Q&A, and I don't got like professional editing type skills on deck. So what I did is I wrote the questions down on a fucking notebook that I had laying around in my room. This one is actually filled with my homie's songs that he gave to me to like read and shit. But I used a page that is blank. So Dylan, you don't gotta kill me or anything. But let's get right into it. We got no time to waste. Actually, let me promote something real quick. I released a new song today, guys. It's called Without Me, and in parentheses it says In the End. So that's out on SoundCloud now. I don't know if I'm gonna get it up on mainstream platforms. I would want to, but I'm gonna have to see if I can or if I cannot. Forevermore being delayed for some stupid ass reasons. But once that shit gets cleared, I'll let y'all know. I'll update y'all, and hopefully it'll be on mainstream platforms soon. So let's get right into the Q&A. There's about 13 questions in total, and one of them is very mean, but we'll get into it. So the first one is from my homie Leslie. She asked, "Are you homophobic?" I'm only scared of houses, so I don't know if that would make me homophobic, because if you've seen Monster House, that house is scary as fuck. So if you would consider me being scared of houses homophobic, then perhaps. But hey, if you're gay, that's great, man. Be you. Be happy. But next question is from Max. He asked, "Why is God of War so hard?" I haven't played God of War in a minute. I think the last God of War game I played was God of War 3, and that was like a long ass time ago. But I don't know if the difficulties have increased over the years, because I know Ascension came out and then the fucking new one for the PS4. But I don't know. To me, they weren't that hard. They were pretty easy. I guess get good, Max. Get better. But other than that, I have no idea. And then next question, number 3. The homie Manuel, he asked, "What's the greatest gang to ever live?" This is an inside joke. I am not part of any gang. I do not associate with gang affiliation. But Manuel, you already know, bro. That's our gang. Our gang's the best. It's an inside joke we got from middle school and shit. But yeah, for sure our gang, 100%. No other gang can top us. Number 4, we got, "How do I become John Cena?" And this is a question asked by my homie Gio. I mean, you got to get through me first, huh, girl? If Dylan and all them are watching this video, they already know what I'm pulling out. They already know. I beat John Cena for this, WrestleMania 30,000. Beat him for this. You know, Vince McMahon still has to run me my money. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. I will beat the fuck out of you. No cap. So there is no way to becoming John Cena. There is only a way to becoming Adam Storm. So by that, you have to beat the man himself. You have to beat the icon in order to become the icon. And that is impossible, Gio. So it's unachievable, basically, to simplify the answer. Next question is from my homie Pickle, who is also known as Dylan. That's his real name. He asked, "Do you love me?" Of course. Why would that even be a question? I'm baffled that you would question my love for you, Dylan. Can't believe you asked me something like that. And then, this one isn't a question. It's more of a mean statement. It's from Luis. He said, "Shut up, queer." I didn't even say anything to you, Luis. I just asked for you guys to submit questions. But okay, we'll move on to the next question. Next 2 questions are from the same person. So Kaylee, her first question was, "Do you ever see yourself going to college?" To be honest, no. That's a personal choice. If anything, my reasoning, I really just don't fuck with school. And you don't need to go to college to be successful. You can get a diploma for whatever the fuck you're majoring in or whatever you want to be. You still end up a fucking janitor. You can end up with a low paying job. A degree or whatever the fuck you get at college is not going to guarantee you success in this life. So I just don't like school, and I really don't like have the mindset of going to college. Even like once I save up enough money, I'll probably just blow it all on clothes or some shit. Just pay off bills and everything. Get a car. I'd rather do all that than go to college. But school is just really bad for me. Like, my anxiety was terrible. Like during high school, my depression was at like an all-time high. I think my junior year, and senior year kind of too. But I just don't want to go through all that again because I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. You know, I'm working and I'm just living life. I don't got anything else to do. I don't got school in the way. I don't got to deal with fucking Zoom. I don't want to do Zoom classes. Every single one of my friends that's in college either complains about paperwork that they got to do, like papers, essays, all that shit, or they complain about waking up at 10 in the morning just to go on their computer to FaceTime their fucking teacher. So that doesn't sound ideal to me. What sounds ideal to me is chasing the bag. So if anything, no, I'm not going to college. And second question from Kaylee, she said, what's your favorite animal and why? Luna. I don't think you got to know. I don't think you gotta know the reason why Luna would be my favorite animal. Because she's Luna, bro. She's God. She's immortal. She's gonna live forever. Number 9. Okay. This is, number 9 through 11 is gonna be asked by the same person, and it's by the homie Anthony. First question he asked was, what or who motivated you to be fully committed to getting into shape? What and who is basically me. I motivated myself to get into shape, and like a bunch of like other people, like seeing all my friends do good for themselves, like, you know, physically and all that, just getting into shape. That really like fucking motivated the fuck out of me to get to where I am now. But realistically, when my brother-in-law first hit me up about working out, I was down because that was peak level of weight for me. I was 315 as said before when I started working out, and now I'm up to like 185, I think I said in the last video. And it was just me just dealing with being fat my whole like 18 years of living, and being overweight and constantly just like having to look at myself in the mirror and seeing that I'm not at my best, like physically and like look wise. Like I didn't look my best, and I wasn't feeling my best because of how I like carried myself over the years, and like what I let myself get to. Basically I basically destroyed myself like for 18 fucking years because of how I looked. But I want to get skinnier because I still feel fat. I still think I look fat, but people say otherwise. I just don't see it. I don't know, maybe it's just something with me personally. I don't know. But to get to where I am now, it's just myself and like a bunch of other people, such as my brother-in-law, my cousin, and all my other homies who would work out and like tell me to work out. So if anything, it was more hatred for myself that motivated me to work out more and try and get skinnier and more into shape. And then second question Anthony asked is, what is your favorite thing to do in the entire world? Fuck. There's 2. No, there's 3. There's 3. First thing is make music. Second is working out. And then third is hanging out with friends and family. You know, whenever the guys come over, it's just like a vibe. Like whether we're just like fucking around like on our phones or like doing whatever it is that we're doing. And then working out when the gyms were open. Now I just go run. But when the gyms were open, it was just therapeutic. Like there'd be days where I'm like, fuck man, I don't have to be here. I don't have to work out. But it's just that mindset I have of like, I have to be here. Like I didn't want to be there some days because like how fucked up I was, like mentally. I like depressed and all that, like my anxiety, everything. I would get anxious at the gym because I didn't like people staring at me. I felt like everyone was just staring at me, like all the attention was on me. And so like I'd stare at people like quite often when working out, like not intentionally, not to be fucking weird or anything, but just to make sure they're not staring at me because it would make me anxious and all that. It'd make me paranoid type shit. But going to the gym was such a stress reliever. It's just you're letting go of everything that would, depending on whatever time you go. Like for me, I would go in the morning, like early in the morning with my brother-in-law when we would go. But when I started going solo by myself, I'd go more towards almost the end of the day, like dinner time, like 6, 7 p.m. Or like in the middle of the day, like fucking, like what, 3, 4 p.m. And it's just, I'd be there for 2 hours by myself, working on like whatever body part, like let's say chest and then like abdominal, and then I'd hit the treadmill for like 30 minutes. and that would make up a whole 2 hours, and I'd feel great. I'd come out, I'd get picked up, and I'd feel great on the way home. And making music, that's just a thing I've been doing for 4 years, since 2016. And there's times even now I still kind of want to stop, but the single I put out today is different. It sounds different. It's a different vibe. So I don't know. There's times where I do want to quit, but then I'll get like bursts of motivation and inspiration to just do it, like push through and like keep working on your music, better your craft, everything, and just not to give up, because whatever I'm working for, I'm gonna get soon. I know that for a fact, 100%. I just gotta keep working for it. I gotta not give up. I gotta not demotivate myself so easily. And yeah, that's about it. So hanging out with homies and family, and working out and making music. Those are the top 3 things that are my favorite things to do in the whole world. And then last question from Anthony. He asked, if you had to live on another planet in our solar system, which one would it be? I'd have to choose, either Mars, Pluto, the moon, or either Saturn or Jupiter. I forgot which one had the fucking rings. That's so retarded to me. But whichever one like had the rings, Saturn or Jupiter. You know what? Fuck it. Live on all of those. Moon, Pluto, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. I'll live on all 5 of those. I'll buy houses on each fucking planet. And next question is from the homie Alexis. She asked, top 3 goals in life. Okay. Number 1 is get financially stable, and then help my family. Be able to help my family like however much as I can, with whatever I gotta do to help them, like pay bills, get them food, anything. Second goal, get into more shape and just be finally happy with myself, finally find that self-love that I've been looking for since starting this workout journey. And, just to be, like I said, happy with myself, just feel complete, like as a person, And then third goal would be making it with music. I want to be able to share my music more, like get it out there more, so more people can see and all that, so they can listen, get a feel for it. But other than that, those are realistically the only 3 things that I have for goals. I don't really have anything else that I'd want to do. I think those are some pretty good goals right there. And next and final question is from the homie John. He asked, best moments of our friend group. So, there's a lot, but if I had to choose a recent one, it'd be for sure New Year's that just passed. That night was super fucking fun, and I think there was another one. When we were supposed to go to the mountains, but then we didn't end up going because we couldn't. But that night was really fun. Just basically whenever Dylan would invite all of us, or like whenever we'd all meet up, something like that. Like either at Gabriel's or anything, or when we went to Michaela's house for Dylan's going away party, or a coming back party. But just any moment I'm with you guys is really fun. I don't like, whether it's me, you, Dylan, and that's it, or just like all of us. I think all of us is the best option, because I love being around my friends. I love just the energy. I love like being around people I love and everything, and people that I consider family. But other than that, I think all the memories that I've made with all of you guys within the time of knowing everyone, I think they've all been pretty great. I can't choose just one or like a couple. I think all of them are great. There's never like a dull moment with my friend group, I feel. But other than that, y'all, the Q&A's finished. It was pretty short. I didn't get that many questions. But if you guys want me to do another one, let me know in the comments below. And then I'll end up doing another one like sometime in the future. But for today, that's about it. Make sure you go check out my new single, Without Me, in parentheses, in the end. It's featuring Mitchell, and I'll leave the link to the song in the description below. And make sure to check out Mitchell's music too. I'll leave his link in the description below. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.